Alright everybody, what is up? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I just thought for today's Street Fighter Tuesday video, I was going to let you in on what I find to be 3 nice little tips for G. I've been playing with him for a little bit. That sounds terrible. I've been trying him out a little bit in the casual realm. He has 93 matches with me. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Either way, I have learned a few tips, and I'm hoping that they can help you to be a better G player. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have been playing G for a while. Actually, it has come up now to 93 matches. Looking for 7 more, so I can get that magical 100, then I'll start taking him into ranked a little bit. I haven't been in ranked since these two guys, since G and Sagat dropped. Either way, I'm going to give you a few tips just to show some cool things about the character. First and foremost, we all know that he has a charge up, which takes your attacks and makes them better. Let's look at the base on that. Nice little one punch. Let's look at the base on this. One hit. It does go through projectiles, so if you time it right, you can do a lot there. But there's not much you can do after that. And that will become important later on. We got this. Not much you can do after that. Again, important later on. So we're gonna, oh, and of course, not much you can do after that. So, what you're gonna learn is, everybody wants to get up to the magical stock, so all your stuff can start doing massively more damage. You get much better combos. You get better combos in the super. I mean, there's a lot more you can do once you have all 3 stocks. However, a lot of people I've seen playing G risk too much to get to the magical 3, when 2 is actually a very good, maybe not substitute, but you can do a lot with 2. For example, this now hits twice in air. Ah, see? And can be comboed into. Let's try that one more time. Oops. Can I hit with that? Yeah, I can, okay. They know it's broken. But as you can see, you can get that extra hit in, or... how did I do this last time? I can't remember how I did last time. Either way, you see that hits twice. What's most important about that in the... Oh, also, that now hits twice, which means it can now be used to take out EX fireballs from far. Timed properly. Get a little more flighty with that. That G over. I don't think you can combo just yet, though. But it is a little more flighty, which and gives you a little more distance. So it's good to note. Can't combo just yet, though, I don't think. Maybe you can, I just hadn't figured it out yet. Either way. But that's a couple of good things. This is just a little faster. Just a little faster on that. Now, I say all that to say this. This G spin kick is a really neat attack because it does go through fireballs. The cool thing about it is, when you have one stock, it now combos into standing low kick. Now, I don't know if you saw the last video I did, but just so you know, standing low kick is the best ever because it combos into everything. If you can get a standing low kick to hit, or standing short as they call it in the biz, you can combo pretty much anything except for the G spin kick. But that combos into standing kick, so you can do things like this. Matter of fact, see that 3-hit combo? Let's try this. Alright, so now we have a Ken, and he is set to throw fireballs. Throwing fireballs is something you're going to see a lot. Or projectiles in general. What you got to learn about it is, A, you get V meter from them doing this. And B, with one stock, just one stock, you can do things like this. Whoops, too early. Hop over it and... So there you have it. I can still jump over it with my on level 1, but there's no combo that can come after it. I bring my stock up 1, and now all of a sudden, this is a formidable move. I can get my stock up, or I can do something more deadly. I missed a combo. I missed a combo. There we go. So very quick, very easy. I can do a lot of damage, mainly because I'm able to avoid that projectile now. Or I can get up and do all kinds of work, because I can go over projectiles now. Now, 2 is a little bit better than 3 in that regard, because 3 has an automatic follow-up. So if you're all the way formed up, you lose a little bit of the effect, because now you're in 3rd level presidential mode as opposed to 2nd. You get a little bit less that way. So, it's just something to keep in mind. That 2nd level is kind of slept on, but it's really, really good. Okay, the next tip I want to give you is G's 3 grabs. First and foremost is everybody's favorite, the normal grab. Mash grab, baby! Mash grab! 130 damage. Well, that one does a 200 stun. It's actually a pretty good stun. Or 150 stun with this one. Then you have the 3rd and specialist of the grab. Only in V-Trigger 2, people. Cool thing about this one is that it eats one hit of armor, so you can actually get a lot of work done that way. Particularly on wake up, people like to press jab on wake up, and if you know they're going to do that or they've been doing that all game, sneak up on them, boom, tag them. That's a pretty neat one, but it's only for V-Trigger 2. 3rd and finally is going to be your command throw. By the way, that other one, the V-Trigger one, does 250 damage and 200 stun. The command grab that he's given does the least amount of damage and the least amount of stun, which lets you know one thing. This is not here for just throw. This is here for your setups. On level 1, go into the G over smash. After it, it's going to give you more damage, it's going to give you more stun, and it's going to give you the opportunity to level up. I haven't been able to connect it with much else. At level 2, you get that 2nd hit. You can still go into that, the G over smash. Can you do G under in this one? Yeah, you can do G under now because it now activates a little faster. You can even do that. You can even do the throw or the projectile. That's good. So at level 2, you now have a lot more options. And of course, at level 3, you're going to get the most options. Oops. I can't remember the full combo on this. There's a full combo with this. It's actually really sweet. I saw Nemo do it. I saw Max do it. It's really sweet. I gotta work on it. The point is, now all of a sudden you have all the tools in the world to play with. But again, not for damage. That's doing 80 damage and 120 stun off of 1. Just 1. Which again lets you know this is more about the setups than it is for the damage. Don't use the command throw trying to get good damage out of it. You're wasting your time. That is not to say that you, as a player, will not win matches due to the damage that this gives you. It's simply to say, look at the game mechanics, look at what the game is trying to tell you. This game is clearly trying to tell you that that is not what this tool was here for. It's just not. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be here for that. Watch this. One more time. 80 and 120. Still 130, still 150. This is better damage than the command throw. Command throw is here to set you up for awesome stuff. Just something to keep in mind. Alright, the last thing I want to talk about is the V-triggers. V-trigger 2 gives you two things. One is this tack on. You can tack on to the end of a lot of moves to add some extra damage for cheap and easy. And I think in some cases you can actually get a super off of it. But you get an easy combo there. The thing is, it's a combo ender, it is not a combo extender. So don't fall too much in love with it. Though I do believe, if timed correctly, I believe if timed correctly you can get super after it. I'm sure you can in the corner, right? Right, G? Don't make an animal out of me. Alright, so... I messed it up. Either way. Oh, that's interesting though. Can I do that? That'd be a good ender. Nah, okay. Doesn't look like you can do that. It was really neat though. But, I mean, that's pretty much all you're getting off of it. A special move ender. And that's good. The best thing about V-Trigger 2 that you're going to get is command grab. It is great. It is amazing. It has one hit of armor. That is fantastic. You can catch a lot of people on wake up. You can catch a lot of people throwing fireballs. You can catch Akuma. Oh, this is the best thing. Somebody jumps in and you know they're jumping in for the same attack they've been using this entire time. And when you know they're jumping in, you just... Oops, sorry. Boom. And that's a pretty hefty chunk of damage. 250 is a pretty hefty chunk of damage. That's just 80 under what his super does raw. So keep that in mind. There's some things you can do. Not to mention, I don't think you can combo into it because it's throw. So you can do stuff like this. Catch him off guard. So you do. And they're just not paying attention and you get to dunk on them all night long. Just something to keep in mind. Okay. V-Trigger 1 is clearly the most used because you get a lot more from it. You have to build it up to it, but you do get a lot more use. As loath as I am to say it, because I still think there's some good stuff in V-Trigger 2 that I haven't figured out yet, V-Trigger 1 is probably a better super. Or better V-Trigger. Number one, all of your attacks are now in maximum president mode. You don't have to spend any meter for it or anything like that, it's just there. Now if you're good at keeping maximum president mode, there's no need to have this particular aspect of it. The other aspect is your V-skill now becomes a projectile. So now your V-skill is effectively becoming a 2-hit stopper, as well as, you know, just to be annoying. And you can use it in air. How real is that? Oh, you were gonna dragon punch me. Boom, get shot in your face. Oh, you're gonna Hadouken me to death. Boom, get shot in your death. So, those are two things to think about. And most importantly, you can also now cancel things with your V skill, which makes it super formidable. So now I can do things like this. Let me see if I can't figure out the one they had in training mode, or one similar to. Oh, that's right, it's got to hit once, so... Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. I can't get that to work. Okay, so we can do that. So you can do this. too low. That's the basic combo though, with that particular skill. And that's just something to think of. You're going to see this particular V skill a lot more. Just because it gives you... Arguably, Maximum President is the strongest thing that G can do. Actually, I take that back. That's not arguable at all. That is what it is. Maximum President is the best thing you're getting out of G. And this is just giving you that all game long. So, V-Trigger 1 is probably the one to go with until further notice. But you do have to keep in mind people are expecting it at this point. That's so sick on Wake Up! So yeah, V-Trigger 1 is probably the one you're using right now. I'll do some more research into V-Trigger 2 if I can, but it's just something to keep in mind. Either way, that's just a few tips. Hopefully it will help you along your V journey. I've been playing him a lot. I have a blast with him. I also have a blast with Sagat, and I think I enjoy playing Sagat a little more than I enjoy playing V. That being said, V is still really, really good. Like, I really enjoy playing him for a whole bunch of reasons. Goofy personality, the fun, the joy, the laughter, everything that you could ever want is all present in G. And the damage, oh my! Get a man a shot. If you give him a shot, those are a few tips. I have an early vid that has some other things about V-Trigger 1 and V-Trigger 2 and things to know about G. I did mess up on that particular vid with medium punch. That standing medium can be done standing crouching medium as well. It can be done to low short or standing short. A lot of things you can do to make some combos, so keep in mind he's a new character. People are kind of seeing a lot of him right now, but I'd say give him a try. Utilize these 3 tips, let me know how it works for you, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Peace out! 500 damage for an idle animation, that's so nuts. Of course, it's like 1 minute and 20 seconds, so you'll never get there.